Hello, everyone. Hi, Dwight. How are you this evening? Hi, Dwayne. Hi, Art. No. Huh? No? Did you guys have a nice weekend? Do anything special? Excuse me for 1 minute. Allergies. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. Dwight says, nope, same old crap. See how many people are in here. Showing 3 people watching. Oh, Dwight, my wife says I must have dropped something on the floor and then I was looking for it. So, did anyone else do anything this past weekend? Dwight says, where's everyone at tonight? Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Maybe because I started late, people didn't think that I was going to be live. Hi, Martin. I guess it does, Martin, unless the, oh, now it's up to 4. Hi, John. John 2618 is in the house. How are you this evening, John? How are you doing this evening, Martin? John says, doing well, Nate. Hope all is good with you. Yep. Thank you for asking. Hi, William. All right, I'm going to give it about 4 or 5 more minutes so that we can see if any more people wander on over here. Any more lost souls wander over here. So until then, did anyone do anything special this weekend, or fun, or exciting, or anything like that? Anyone? Speak now or forever hold your peace. My wife thought that was funny. I don't know if you could hear her laughing in the background. John says, just relax this weekend. I have a long trip coming up. Oh, where are you going to, John? Art says a friend got himself one of the new BLI MP Northerns. We played with it some. Hi, Digger. Was that one of the brass hybrids, Art? John says he's going to Jackson Hole, Wyoming for 5 days, then Aspen for another 4. Yeah, Aspen is a really nice place. It's a big resort town. Gonna do any skiing, John? Art says, yes, it is, Nate. Expensive, but beautiful model. Yes, I would imagine, Art. William says, nothing fun here. Just rebuilding a diorama for a tabletop gaming terrain. I didn't know you were also into tabletop gaming, William. John says, my boss has a house there, so we are there a lot. I plan on bringing my snowboard. That's cool. I never snowboarded. I did go skiing a couple times. Let's see, we're at 8 people. William says that's what served my train layout. Interesting. Alright guys, it's just about 7:30, so I guess we'll get the ball rolling here. This past Saturday, oh, sorry to hear that, Dwayne. Dwayne says he's been fighting COVID for the last 7 days. Don't leave the couch too much. Well, I hope you get better soon, Dwayne. So anyway, this past Saturday, my wife and my parents and some friends of ours went on the Christmas in Coal Country, the train ride on the East Broadtop. So this time they went about 2.5 miles on the train up to the Runk Road Bridge, which is still out of service after being hit by a boom truck. But that's as far as they were able to get. They still need to repair the bridge so they can get to the Y at the Tourist Grove, at the Picnic Grove in Shirleysburg. So anyway, that was a 2.5 mile ride up and back. That was maybe about half an hour. Hold on here. Wait, it says kids test positive but are okay. Wife has it with pneumonia. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Dwayne. It's like anything, the flu, the pneumonia, common cold. So anyway, they had the M7 diesel running. Hi, Nancy. They had the M7 diesel running, and they had the restored hopper car, number 1036, and that had some presents and a big bow on top of it. And they had 3 or 4 converted box cars with the the open box cars And then they had the 2 cabooses. So my wife and parents and our friends, we all rode in the 1 caboose. And they had the coal stoves going. It was really nice. And then afterward, they dropped you off at the trolley museum. But we missed the last trolley, so we didn't get to go on that. But we're gonna go back next Saturday to ride the trolley, because the trolley, they have different light displays set up along the ride. So as you're going through, you can see the different Christmas light displays on either side of the tracks. My dad and I went in 2010, and it was really nice. And like I said, the East Broadtop train, they had lights on all the cars and the locomotives, or the locomotive, the M7. So those were all lit up, and they had lights on the station, and the trolley museum had lights on the or all the outbuildings and everything. It was really nice. Unfortunately, it was too dark, and I didn't use my flash for my camera, so I wasn't able to take any pictures. But when we go back this Saturday, hi Matt. When we go back this Saturday, I'm going to take my flash with and try and get some pictures. But yeah, it was really nice. Hold on a second. Nancy says she got her internet back. Glad to hear that, Nancy. Oh, that's okay, Matt. I was late getting on here too, finishing up dinner. So you could either rent a caboose, and you could have up to 8 people in it, which is what we did. So it worked out to about $30 a person. Or you could, believe for $15 or $20, you could ride the converted boxcars, which on that night they were on that night, I'm pretty sure would have been a very, very cold ride. Hi, Wilmer. Yeah, Matt, I don't know if you heard me say back, I believe it was in May or June, I believe, a boom truck hit the bridge over Runk Road on the Longfill, which is about maybe about a mile or two from the Y at the picnic grove, and it shifted it, and I guess they're still waiting for the insurance money for that. So once they get that fixed, they can continue on the onto the track work and get the picnic grove fixed up and all the track there back in service. But for next year, they're planning on having the full ride and the official reopening, and they should have at least one, if not two, steam engines running for next year. So I'll be sure to be there for that and get lots of pictures. Let's see, let me catch up on the chat here. Everyone's saying hello to Wilmer. Wilmer is saying hello to everyone else. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to next year for the East World Top, and actually this past November they restored track 3, which is one of the tracks that leads to the yard, and that runs in front of the station. And that track hasn't been used since Common Carrier days. So the last time it was used was probably in 1956 when the railroad shut down. So they've also been doing a lot of brush cleaning around the yard and taking down lots of trees and all that kind of stuff. They're repairing the track up to the coal dock, and the Friends of East Broadtop are let me go here and type in the chat. The Friends of East Broadtop are restoring the coal dock so that they can use that. They would actually be able to push hoppers up to the top of the coal dock and empty them into the bottom, and then from there they'll be able to coal the steam engines. So if you go to febt.org, there's a link to the fundraiser. So they're looking for $78,000 for various, it's like 4 or 5 different projects. One of them being the coal dock, one being the Robertsdale Station, and the post office in Robertsdale, to restore as a museum. They're looking to restore the the storehouses, which are connected to the farmhouse in the yard there. And then the current goal is to restore the Coles Valley branch. So that is from Orbizonia through the Siding Hill Tunnel, and then up the branch line to Joller, which will have a Y there where they can turn trains. But that's not going to be for, I would imagine, at least 5 years. Matt, they are planning on restoring the hoppers. They want to have 2 sets of 15 hoppers. So 30 hoppers operable so that they can run 2 trains representative of the common carrier days, 2 photo freights. So, yeah, there's lots of good stuff coming up on the horizon for the East Broadtop. And I'm extremely happy that the railroad was purchased by this new nonprofit and is getting the attention that it deserves. Wilmer says, sounds great. Yep, it sure is, Wilmer. Oh, excuse me. So I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot more of East Broadtop on my channel. So yeah, headed south from Orbizonia, you first hit the Pogue Trestle. Yes, that would be really good. That would be great to see. That would be great to be riding up the mountain behind a steam engine again. There is a mine or two that are still open. I think maybe the one in Woodvale, but they're all trucks, and that is beyond the Coles Valley branch that they're looking to restore. Ultimately, they want to restore all the way to the end of track in Alvin or Woodville. But they get they currently get their coal trucked in. So anyway, heading south from Orbizonia, the first, how can we say, obstacle is the Pogue Trestle. Now that is structurally in decent shape, just needs to be, good night, Digger. Structurally is okay. It might need some, like, maybe some reinforcement work and some general repair. After that, you would hit Three Springs. There's, I'm not sure if there's another bridge between Pogue and Three Springs. After Three Springs, you would get to Saltillo. Hi, James. Saltillo, there was a bridge right before the water tank there, which has since burnt down due to arson. That was maybe back in the 80s. The station at Saltillo is that collapsed and is no longer there. The Y at Saltillo is still there, but would need to be rebuilt. Yeah, Matt, since it's now owned by a nonprofit, they're able to get grants. Before it was privately owned, but since it's nonprofit, they're able to get some more grants. Anyway, Saltillo, there's the bridge. And then after Saltillo, you start really climbing the mountain, and then you come up to the Siding Hill Tunnel, which is actually in decent shape. They just need to fix some cave-ins and maybe do some put like a new tunnel liner in there. And then once you get through Siding Hill Tunnel, then that's where it will split off up to split off from the main line up to the old coal mining town of Joller. But if you want to extend the main line, you would have to go through Rays Hill Tunnel, and that one is actually in very bad shape. So they're going to need to do a lot of work to open up Rays Hill Tunnel. But then once you get through Rays Hill Tunnel, once you get through Rays Hill Tunnel, you're good to get to Robertsdale. Between where it splits off to the Jeller branch, and on the way into Robertsdale, there are a few bridges. That would need to be worked on. But it's just gonna take, well, first off, it's gonna take money and time. So in between all these projects, they need to do these events and train rides and recoup some of their money that they spent, so that they can focus on extending the line and restoring more steam engines and equipment. And the big thing is preserving the shops. Because if you lost those, that would be a big blow to the East Broadtop. Those are the only remaining industrial complex like that in the country. It's all original. The workers went to work one day in 1956, and there were signs posted on doors that the railroad was closed. So they all turned around and went home and left everything where it was the last day in the shops. Matt, you can join the Friends V's Broadtop. You have to be a member of the Friends V's Broadtop and at least 18 years old to volunteer to help rebuild some track or do other restoration work. That's for insurance purposes while you're on the property. Homer says it would just be cool to drive his bike so you can say you help. Yep, they actually have some pneumatic spikers and some other mechanical track equipment to make it easier. Nate, is it okay with you if I shared a new N-Scale channel? Only has one video. It's DK models. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, James. Good night, Dwayne. Alright, guys. Let's quick promote your channels. Let us know how many subscribers you have, if you have any new videos or projects coming out. I'm at 288 subs. James says, Wilma Ray did that 9 years ago. I have massive blisters from driving spikes the old school way. So do you have a link for that channel, James? We've says 214 and new video coming on expansion soon. James says just look up DK models. Alright, so if anyone else is interested in seeing that channel, head on over and look up DK models. Wilmer says 752, finally episode 107 came out today. Not bad. Nancy says 1802, Christmas on the layout coming soon. Thanks to that Art posted a link for DK models. I'll leave that up here for a few seconds. So does anyone know if Tom is doing his live stream tonight? Anyone? I haven't seen Tom on here. Wilmer says your Christmas video is always fun, Nancy. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one of those, Nancy. I'll have to watch this year. Alright, guys. In case Tom is coming on, we're going to have to wrap this up. So I will see you on the 14th of December. Same bat time, same bat channel. And remember, keep the rails narrow. Good night, everyone.